Welcome to the National Drug Screening video blog series. I'm excited to have a guest today from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm happy today to have my guest, Dr. Jonathan Baktari from Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome, Dr. Baktari.
Welcome, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Good to have you. I'll give you an opportunity to introduce yourself and tell the audience a little bit about your business nationwide and also in Las Vegas.
Very good, yes. I'm the CEO and president of U.S. Drug Test Centers as well as E7 Health. Those are two companies headquartered in Las Vegas. With U.S. Drug Test Centers, we do nationwide drug testing. We've developed a technology that is able to handle drug testing throughout the entire country in a way that provides seamless service to both corporate clients as well as to retail clients and customers. And then on the E7 Health side, we do a lot of employee health services, student health services, and other vaccine-related services. And with that, we have offices in Chicago and in Las Vegas so far.
Wow, that's impressive. So let's talk about U.S. Drug Test Centers first, and then we'll kind of move over to E7 Health afterwards. U.S. Drug Test Centers, you said nationwide service. How'd you get into that business?
Well, it really sort of evolved from what we were doing at E7 Health, which is we were doing drug testing locally at our brick and mortar locations. We eventually realized that there was a need for nationwide drug testing as both the companies become more global and more nationwide. There's certainly a need for being able to handle drug testing in a multi-regional area. And in the past, in decades past, it's been very cumbersome. And really with the advent of advanced technology, which we've been able to take advantage, we can deploy that technology to provide seamless enterprise solution for what used to be a very cumbersome task for many companies, corporations, and even for retail clients.
Impressive. Now, I know we met about 5 years ago at a Dacia conference. I was actually a course instructor for the ins and outs course of drug testing. And I know you and some of your staff were there, and it seems like from then you've like really educated yourself and got involved in the drug and alcohol testing industry, and it seems like your business is exploding.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for, of course, you are instrumental in that as our consultant in taking it nationwide. Subsequently, we actually brought on board software development teams and took the technology you gave us or introduced us to expand it even more, to make things even more seamless. So yeah, it's been an exciting few years, and yeah, we continue to grow exponentially.
Good. So what are your plans in the immediate future for development of your business? What's on your radar coming up in the next 3 to 6 months?
Really, I think it's to really continue to work on our technology. I think the whole concept of taking drug testing essentially away from corporations as a task. In other words, it's very cumbersome. Often they need dedicated staff, almost full-time, to address it. If we can help corporations and companies take that away, where they can literally order a drug test for any one of our 20,000 locations across the United States and get the results seamlessly back, provide customer service, and really provide a technology which reduces friction in the process so it's seamless. And I think that's an ongoing endeavor as our technology improves. We think in the next certainly 6 to 12 months, we can even make more ground with more and more technology, which will benefit our clients and our retail customers.
Yeah, I've always said over the years I've consulted with a lot of small business people in the drug testing industry, and one of the things I've always told them is to embrace technology. And you're actually one of the few people that has really embraced technology. But let's switch over to your E7 Health business, because that's kind of a unique business. And for the average person, they probably don't know what that's all about. I know it's a lot about vaccines, but can you tell like the average person how they would understand what E7 Health is all about?
Yeah, I think what makes us different, first of all, is we don't do primary care. We have clinics, like I said, in Las Vegas and Chicago so far. And, if in other words, if you're ill, you're not feeling well, we'll refer you out to an urgent care or one of our primary referrals. So we don't do primary care. What we do is address this need that corporations, schools, and institutions have, which no one has really addressed before. I think in the past, when people look at corporate health services, they think of workman's comp and things like that. But there is a whole other industry that no one is focusing on, which is employee health services. A lot of people say, well, what are employee health services? They're actually many things that come out of a few particular initiatives. For example, government initiatives such as OSHA, JACO, where they make demands on healthcare workers and different other industries, security guards, lifeguards. All of these people potentially need vaccines, need physicals. In the defense industry, there's a lot of people that need yearly physicals to maintain their job. So none of that is currently covered by workman's comp, and it's certainly not covered by the health insurance that the company provides them. So that niche is not really being addressed by anyone. So we, focusing on that niche, are able to do it with more efficiency and in a way that is more timely and really takes as much of the work away from the corporations themselves and let them, as the old adage goes, let us do the driving, if that makes sense.
Okay, so it sounds like you've got some clinics that people can schedule appointments and they can get vaccines or employee health services or physicals
Or
that
drug testing.
might be required, or drug testing. They're E7, I guess, 7 core services.
Yes.
And is that opportunity available as a business opportunity for someone that maybe wanted to open one up in Oklahoma City or here in Melbourne, Florida, where we've got some major defense contractors and we've got the Space Center and things like that?
Yeah, we're looking into it. We're looking how to roll out those business opportunities. So we have several options we're looking at. But yeah, certainly how we roll that out nationwide is something we're addressing now. And yes, it's a great opportunity for the right person, and it would have to certainly be someone who is a entrepreneur who understands and embraces technology and doesn't mind being on the cutting edge of essentially a whole new category.
And someone that wants to go to work, right?
Yeah, someone who wants to
Always.
work hard and be dedicated and really view it as a mission almost. Yeah.
Well, good. Well, those are some exciting things going on. Pleasure to have you, Dr. Jonathan Baktari from U.S. Drug Test Centers and E7 Health in Las Vegas, Nevada, and also in Chicago. We're glad you stopped by, and it was a pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you, Joe. It was a pleasure myself. Thank you.